It's an evil world we live in.
What you're saying is very beautiful, but can you listen? I call bullshit.
You were both talking about communication when it comes to this scenario of when you're in the household. You mentioned the checklist when you're staying, like say in a dorm or with a roommate, and then how it's supposed to be that straightforward and that simple when it comes to when you're with your partner. Once upon a time, I would say yes. Why? Again, because it was founded with those foundations. And because of those fixed foundations of, as a guy, you've got your specific expectations and roles. As a woman, you've got your specific expectations. It was easier to have those conversations of, hey, as a guy, like, this you should have covered. As a lady of the house, this you should have covered. However, what's now, or even in a dormitory situation, you've got a landlord who will come and say, get out of the house if you are not sticking up to the checklist. However, in a relationship where you're like, this is my partner, we are together, it's very easy to get comfortable. And we all know people get comfortable in relationships. Mm-hmm. And the point I was trying to make, especially in terms
still
of...
needs to be clean and the food still needs to be cooked.
I agree. However, in today's world, what's happened is communication-wise, you are a rare species in terms of like you guys are a rare species in terms of being able to actually sit down and listen and have a conversation and be like, I disagree with this because I like this because, and so on. A majority of situations now, or situations that come across now, are you sit down, you want to point out a reality about something to someone, and people don't even want to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm. That's true, but it's also because we are very polarized, even in our political opinions. I observed this in Poland, that we used to vote different people and still be able to be friends or hang out and stuff like this. Now it's impossible. And it's interesting. I think that it's not only down to women, men, but the conversation generally, where we just cut each other out, create bubbles, and we don't confront the different points of view. Not only females and males. I think that it's across the board. Can you talk with somebody like this who has a different point of view on politics with you?
I would love to, but no, they won't want to.
Confrontation is not nice. You don't want someone to question your beliefs, to question what you feel like is right in your mind or heart or whatever. It's very uncomfortable to sit with someone who will tell you, no, I think your way of thinking and your way of your view of life is wrong. And you're like, wait, what? How dare you tell me that I'm wrong? But they're not necessarily saying you're wrong in that, that.
I call bullshit because because the reality of the matter is, no, actually in an agreeing sense with what you're saying, what happens is, like, my genuine belief, if you cannot sit there, take criticism for your beliefs and defend your beliefs, whatever you're saying is utter rubbish.
So let's raise our children differently. All of us, since we know this. And let's all make better humans in future. In my house, my mom would encourage us to make our own opinions. When you started voting, she wouldn't discourage us from voting for somebody completely different than her. We would still talk, we would still clash, but it wouldn't be like when we kill each other. And I think maybe that's why right now, some of you and us.
I love that. What you're saying is very beautiful, but can you
listen?
It's bullshit. I call bullshit because listen.